Welcome back to the channel, guys. We're here in South Florida today, back at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show, which is in Broward County. They've got a bunch of boats here in the convention center, and we're going to take a peek see and see what we got. All right, guys, I've made it inside the convention center, and it just happened to be right here at the Cobia booth. So let's walk up there and see the boats they've got in store for us today. The lineup they got on us here. Oh man, look at here. I'm gonna start right here at this 265 Cobia, 213,000. 26.5 foot wide, 26.5 foot long, 9 foot 5 inches wide. Let's check it out. Oh man, I love to see that by on the back, you know, so you don't slip when your feet are wet. But I do like it clean once you get on the inside. Oh, look at that powder coat right there. Is that beautiful or what? Walk right here. Oh yeah, got a dive door on the starboard side. Coming around inboard fish boxes, left and right. Here's the ham area. Oh man, is that sexy there. Nice, pure white. Oh, that looks so good. Let me put this down right here. Me, if you look back at my videos, you see I gotta try them on. Like a pair of shoes. I gotta try the boat on, and that fits my feet just right there. And I'm sitting back in my seat here, and I don't have to lean forward to get to the steering wheel. Let me see if I can tilt this down, and I can. All right, looks like I got 12-inch Garmin comes with that. I mean, this fits good right here. I'm kind of impressed with this right here. I only have one Garmin, but I'm sure you can put another one. Radio, a power vent on a 26-foot boat. That's pretty good. Non-skid up there, I like that. We'll come around here, and they've got it in the platform area so the wife and women folk can lay out, but I like to lay out too, so I'm gonna sit up here and see how it sits. Oh man, it sits good. That's real good. Come back around and show you the seat right here attached to the console. And they've got storage in here. And we'll check this out. All right, took me just a minute to figure this out. This is in the stowed position here. Here, to put it in the working position, you have to bring it up and move it out a hole. And then it locks in tight right there. I love that. That's a good little setup there. Now you can lay back. I'm 6 foot. I got plenty of room at my feet, very comfortable. The gunnel height here is perfect to lay your arm. If I had to give it one little bit of negative, I would rather see them have a handrail right here that we can, you know, just lay inside the handrail and something to hold on to a little bit if you do the bouncy. But that's not enough takeaway that I wouldn't buy one if I was in the market. But I'm not in the market, but I'm here to show you what's available. Let me just look right down here in this hatch. Oh man, a lot of room in there. Up into the bow, and got a place for 5-gallon bucket. Another place for a motor there, batteries, probably something like a trolling motor, possibly. Power table up and down. Very nice. Okay. We'll check out the motors in the back. I forgot. Oh, look at a flip out seat. Look how wide that is. Man, let me fold that out. Okay, I flipped it out, and man, you got all kind of width there. Sit 3 people, no problem. No problem. I'm gonna sit right down here. Oh yeah, this is the backrest that flips up. Okay, I've kind of missed half of it. So here you go here. I don't know if it's latched underneath. Oh, it's just hard to pull. There you go. There you go. Now you got yourself something to cobia. It's very nice. Now you sit down. Oh yeah. I knew just as soon as I sat down I was missing something. I was missing that backrest. I was thinking, oh, that's not good, but it is good because they got a nice one here. And live well here. And I'm gonna assume this is some type of cooler area or bait prep area with a little bucket in there. Pretty nice, pretty nice. All right, so we'll, this has got twin 200 Mercury's, excuse me, twin 200 Yamahas. I'll put that back down. For a 26-foot boat, that's a lot of power. And this powder coating, it's off the hook. It looks real nice. Rod holders up top, rod holders here, tackle station. All right, this one right here passes my test. I like it. We'll move on to another one. Okay, next boat up is a 245cc at 139, and we're gonna get on board and check it out. It's got a 1-300 Yamaha. Come up, walk through transom. I like that. I really kind of like the way a lot of people do these boarding ladders like that right there. Fold it up, and then you put it down so you don't hurt your feet, step on it. That's always a good idea. And always have a door if you got a small pet or small kids. That door right there comes in handy. Okay, fish box and storage area, cooler. Now this a little bit different paint job here, set up here, gray on the underside, and looking at the outside is gray as well, so that's matching the hull sides. Now these are not the independent bucket seats, these are more like a 50-50 split seat. You know, it's got a little step up there, kind of tripped me up a little bit. You got to know that pad is setting up kind of high there. But I'm going to come here and sit on this one as well. Now, looks like the same 12-inch screen we saw on the last boat with the gray dash. Looks nice. I would rather have that hatch cover gray as like the rest of the boat, but doesn't take away from it. I will say this, when I'm sitting back in the seat here, if you look at my feet, let me get down here where you see. If you look at my feet, they don't quite touch. Now that 26 foot over there did. So for me to touch this, I've got to lean forward, and I don't like that so much about it. But we'll go to the bow. Yeah, this is a lot smaller boat now, but it still doesn't excuse the fact that your feet don't rest when you're sitting down. The bow is going to be a lot shorter here. Instead of a 1-stick pole that held the seats on the other one, this is a 2-stick pole. And let me sit in it. You see, we're a little bit tighter here. Can't quite stretch out here like I would like to, but you know, just move it over a little bit and you're good. Nice looking cushions. I love the gray and the white and the dark color black or whatever it is, charcoal color with the Kobe insignia on it. And they've got looks like the same hatch in the floor here. No, not quite as deep, nowhere near as deep. And I'm gonna come around here just a little bit, and I'm gonna see if we can pull this open here, look right inside the helm area. That's one thing I didn't do on that other boat, but I think they're gonna be very similar with the front door, with the sideboard and ladder stowed away, a head, sink, and good towel place to hang a towel, place to shower. So that's nice. All right, we'll shut that back. Okay, in-floor fish boxes, storage area there, probably your batteries under that bottom drawer. And this has a relatively wide bench seat as well. And then this right here is the flip-up part here for your backrest that we did the other boat. And you see over there, the one I just got off of, exactly how it works over there. And this one works the same. All right, let's move on to another boat. All right, I'm here on the platform here in the Cobia booth. We're gonna be looking at a 280 DC dual console boat, 221,000 with twin 200s. So let's see what they got. First off, you got the boarding ladder on the back covered up. I like that. Oh, that's clean right there. All you got is everything inside the pipe, electric steering, beautiful. Coming down here, flip out stern seat. I've always liked flip up stern seats. And then this right here, just a way to get it to flip out. So we put that back down. And there's a flip out seat on the side here. Fairly interesting. And no dive door, but with a dual console here. I'm going to show you this right here. This is like a Corian type material, very heavy, nice. A place here for a pull-out cooler. Got some slides on it. And the dual helm area. And this would be a little area for the head and so forth. Sink, small but still nice. It's nice to have that. And the helm area. Oh, let me put this bolster down here and I'm gonna sit down in the helm area. Oh, and when I say helm area, check the room I got out here. Now I'm over here to one side, but I mean, this is a big seat. I mean, I really think you can make it work for you and your 3 or 4 year old grandchild. Will work great. Windshield, your pipe structure here for your hard top, powder coated, very nice. Storage in the floor, coming forward. And then they got that filler cushion right here. We actually saw that inside the head area. But I'm gonna sit right here and try this out. Nice. They did think to put a little grab handle here, which come in handy. Plenty of length for my feet and comfortable. And I'm gonna look right up here, and this is a removable board, but I'm gonna just put my knee right here and pull this up. So it does have a windlass, a wash down line for your hose to wash your anchor line and rode off coming up. Very nice. And let's see what's in this little hatch. Friction hinges, kind of hard to pull, brand new. Okay, that's your back boarding ladder, a boarding ladder from somewhere. Nice place to put it. Sometimes they can be a booger bear to figure out where people are gonna put it. But dual console, totally different setup from a center console, but a lot more protection in a dual console than there is a center console. But yet, if you're gonna fish, fishermen wouldn't want a dual console. You catch a fish here, you got to walk them to the bow. There's no way to get there with him. But it doesn't take away from the boat. It is what it is. It's a very nice boat, dual console. All right, let's move to another one. All right, I'm here at a 285, 28-foot, 5-inch boat, twin 300s, Yamahas. Still in the Cobias. Come right aboard. Very similar to what we've been seeing here, just a little bit bigger boat. Now this has some stowage area here, a lot more places for your rods here on this larger boat. Your back seat here is a little bit narrower to give you access to the other side a little bit better. This one looks like it's going to sit better It's going to set like the first boat we got on. I'm going to try it out. I love the color that Kobe uses. Very nice. This looks like it's probably twin. I'm going to say 14, 16 maybe. I don't know. Bigger than 12s, obviously, but I'm going to sit right here. Now I'm sitting all the way back. And I like that. I'm sitting all the way back. And I can reach the steering wheel, no problem. But the main thing is my feet. I got a place to put my feet. Now, I will say this. They got it kind of flat. And it'll tilt it just a little bit because I'd rather have it fit in my feet the way you see that foot sitting right there, kind of at a somewhat of an angle the way I'm going to ride it. I'm not going to tilt it all the way up like that, but you can rest it on the edge. It's just going to wear on the edge a little bit more. Phone charger like that. Joystick, big thing. Autopilot. I'd rather have the autopilot than I had the joystick if it's a twin-engine boat. Of course, they're trying to work on joysticks with single-engine boats, but I don't see that happening a whole lot. All right, here we go. Some seating right here in the bow. Got your bow rest that pulls around, and I don't know what goes here, but it got to be a filler cushion filling in since they've got the 4 little holes to put the board down, and the cushions probably fill it in. I won't look for that right now. I'm gonna go here and show you inside the head area. Pretty much the same as the one we just looked at. Nice though, plenty room to get in there and wash your face, do your business. There's the table right there, stowed away there, that goes up here in the bow. So we'll shut this back and come back around. It looks nice. Got some people on the back of the boat, so we'll end this boat's video right here. All right, we'll move on to another one. All right, next boat up is a 30-foot cobia. It's 30 feet, 5 inches, weighs 9,400 pounds, and that's with the engines. It's got twin 350s, Yamahas. Let's check it out. Okay, slide out cooler, first thing. Access to the bilge. The same back forward facing seat they have in most of them with the flip up backrest. A slide out cooler. Fish baiting station. Now this has got the 2 steps here, which would give you a definitely nice seat and a place to put your legs here at this helm. Does not have joystick. I don't believe I see any autopilot either. We'll walk on forward here in the bow. Now I like that right there, very nice. I do like that cover. Now this table is more wide than it is long. A lot of them about the other way around, but the bow of the boat is relatively wide. I love the color they got here. And nice setup. You pull that out, stick it into the hole like the other boat, and you got your backrest. So looks good. It's got a power actuator on the vent, on the windshield. How about the way to do this right here? Now you don't see that much. You got the brow notched in like this instead of coming on up and turning like most of the boats do. Something different. All right, we'll move on to the last boat here in the cobia. All right, this is a 35-foot cobia with triple 350s. Boat show price $573.80, $884. So right at $575,000. It's got a 34 4-inch LOA on it, the length, and 11'2" beam. Now one thing you can notice, that 11'2" beam, that's a wide boat. 11'2" is a wide boat. I think it's something you can still trailer with your pickup truck as long as you got a 250 or 350 or along that lines, it would take at least a ton truck or a dually ton truck. It's got twin, looks like almost 22-inch screens. Could be. Don't really know. I'm gonna try out this seat right here. Now, one thing you'll notice, I'm gonna get the middle seat here. One thing you'll notice, this boat, like the last boat, not the last boat, the boat before last, don't have a place to put your feet. You see, I would rather narrow that up a little bit and have me another foot ledge right there. But nice boat, throttle controls, your trim tabs. This is your start, stop for your engines, your radio. I don't see autopilot on it. I think the new owner of this boat will certainly miss the autopilot, or either get it added on it once he buys it, which is an option. We'll come around here on the starboard side. Life by the Bow edition. How about that? Okay, that's Clay and Stephanie's boat. I think they're getting into a new 35 foot, whether it's this one or not, I don't really know, but now this is one thing I love, my wife loves, and I'm sure Stephanie loves, is this chase lounge right here, I call it. I'm gonna hop up here. Sit here. All right, it's kind of high, so I gotta kind of push myself over a little bit. All right, but yeah, yeah, this is nice. Armrest. Good place for you and your grandyoungin to sit, or you and your kid to sit. And very clean looking, nice looking boat with a trolling motor. Oh, I love that shade. They had that shade on 2 or 3 boats here. I like that. The power table, and there's controls for your power table. And I'm gonna sit right here on the bow seat. But one thing I think I'm gonna see right here with this, when I'm sitting here, I got a couple of issues. One thing, the seats are not very wide, and I'm falling off the edge of the seat. And I don't know if that's just because the seat is narrow or something else is a little too wide. It's probably a little bit of both. Okay, but when I was sitting on it, this right here slipped backwards on me, and I got to have, I mean, that kind of didn't sit good when I sit on it, so I don't know how that's going to work. But I do want to see the cabin on it. I think it's got a nice cabin. Yep. Laid out very nice. Plenty of room for a couple, and maybe the grandchild or the child, however it may be. I keep saying grandchild because I've got 2 of them. Let's check this out here. Storage, very nice. Got the head under here, some more storage here. Yeah, I like this. I like the extra cabinetry in the storage. I mean, very good. All right. If Clay and Stephanie are moving into this, Life by the Bow is moving into this, I think they'll be tickled to death. And who wouldn't? All right, that's going to close it up here with the Cobia, and we're going to move on to another boat brand. And I'm at the Sea Hunt booth right there. And let's see what they got here. This is a 229 Ultra, 84,130, with a single 200 on it. All right, I'll climb on board here and see what they got. Oh yeah. Now, you know, if you've been following the channel, I've got a 21-foot Ultra, and this is very similar to what I've got in the 21-foot with the, but now it's a lot nicer boat now because it's newer. I like the way the backs right here have curvature back like this right here, Gives you a deeper seat, more comfortable, and got your cooler, slides in there, and we get some bungee cords and wrap around the cooler to keep it from coming out, sliding out. Put 2 or 3 bungee cords on it and it works fine. It's got a single 12-inch screen. I'm gonna sit right here just a second. And sits good. Got some stiff foam in the seats, but might be a good thing down the road, I don't know. Little windshield like I got on mine. I don't think until you get over there to that 23 foot do you get the full enclosure. And for me, I would want the full enclosure. I'd want to step up one size anyway and get that nice padded lounge area up front. And one thing I noticed, the sides are low. Of course, the ones on my boat are low too. It's just the size of a boat. I mean, you just don't get a lot of things on on smaller boats that you get on bigger boats. But anyway, you can pretty much see what it is. Nice boat. 200 is the perfect size for it. And we'll check out the other one we got here. This was $93,900. So it's moved up a little bit in price. Ultra 235, which is a 23.5 foot boat. It's got a dive door on it. One of the first things I noticed here, you don't have to come up from the back. And the sculpture seat, pretty much just like the one we just looked at. Right here, the bow is somewhat shallow steel, on the 23 foot boat here. But it's full windshield, and I like that. I like that. All right. Just ran into Alfred Martinaire. He's got a channel with thousands of subscribers, and but he's here filming the same booth that I'm filming. Super nice guy. Name of his channel is Alfred Martinaire. He's got a channel. He films boat shows. Boat ramps videos called The Shit Show. So be sure to check that out. And while we're checking him out, we'll check this out right here. Nice little setup here with a power table. That's one thing I noticed in the 25. I don't think the older models had the power table. They do have the power table now. And full enclosure. We're gonna look right here inside the cabin. Just a minute. Yep, it's got a nice head and all that way. It's raised up a little bit. You don't have to squat too low to sit on it. A storage ladder for your side boarding door. And Sea Hunts, their classic setup here to put your feet. This boat has a single 12-inch Garmin. It does have a power vent. And a lot of times you'll see boats that if you can reach the vent here, they won't put a power actuator on it. But whether you can reach it or not, it's nice to have it on the button so you don't have to stress out to reach it. So that's always an important thing. And this 25, I think, unlike the past year models, they've got in-floor fish boxes. Let's open one of them and see what it looks like. Now keep in mind, you're only on a 25-foot boat. Oh yeah, it got a shock on it, raises it up. I love that. I love that. Oh yeah. Yeah, you gotta put your foot on it, make it stay down. But there you go. Well, there you go. I don't have it. I twisted it the wrong way. There you go. Now I got it. Now I'm learning. Now I'm learning. All right. All right. Here we are here at some more Sea Hunt boats. I'm going to kind of pick and choose what we're going to look at here, but I think I want to go on this 255 Ultra. And we just got off the 255 Game Fish, and we're going to kind of look at see what the difference is. One thing, this boat has a single 350 on it, and good setup, but I prefer twin 200s, and I think that's the max you can put on it, 400 horsepower. So you can option this boat out with twin 150s, Yamahas, or twin 200s, 136,800. Let's check it out. Now the Ultra, you're gonna have a nice place here to do a little prep stuff on some food, some snacks, sandwiches, whatever. And pretty much the same helm area, same seats there we saw on the other boat. A game fish is going to have probably a couple live wells. Actually, on the game fish, you can make this area here live well. And but this is not the game fish. I'm gonna look inside the cab in just a second. Very nice setup. Got a little storage area to your left there. Nice big head. And this one is equipped with the humps. You know, when I first saw this 2 or 3 years ago, I said, you know, I might like that. Now, if you're sitting one person parallel like this, I think it sits pretty good. I kind of like that. So, but problem is when now this one doesn't have a power table on it. I was thinking maybe, I don't know if that's an option or is it standard on the 26s, but if you were sitting around the table like this, you know, the hump would be in the way. So for that reason, I probably would not opt for the hump seat, because it limits you just sitting there constantly and not sitting at a table like you would in a chair or something. But it's got full enclosure here. Looks nice. All right, we'll move on to another one. All right, I want to show you the difference in the 255 and 245. And this was boat show price at $120, and that's a good price. I'm going to show you this boat right here. I love this gray. I love this gray area, this gray seating right here, the cushions. I kind of like that better than what looks like more a King Ranch color over there. Seems like this, I just like this better. And versus the boat we just got off of, you see this does not have the hump. It sits flat. And either or on your preference. Me, I just think I'd just rather have the flat. But all these boats are very similar. There's a little bit of difference from the mezzanine area here back on the game fish boats versus the Ultra boats. But this has got a 350 on it, I think. Let me go back there and look. It may not have 350. Let me see what it's got. Sometimes it's just paid to verify. It's got 300, 245. All right, we're here on the 285 at 236. First thing I notice, this boat is wider. We'll check the beam out when I get back off, and this is deeper. I mean, it's a bigger area here. Helm area looks similar to the other boats, but now this does not have the forward seating. This has the center, what they call coffin box, or chase lounge, I call it. But this is probably a preferred area to sit versus in the forward seating area of it, just because the chop. You don't get as much movement up and down here as you do in the bow of the boat. But one thing I do like about the forward seating, though, you can have an individual over here and the individual over here. They don't have to be right on top of each other sharing that one. So that would be a plus. But nice boat. Sea Hunt's always made a nice boat. All right, let's step down right quick and see the money on it. I saw it a while ago, but I want to see the beam of the boat. So here we are right here. The The length is 28.6. Now that's a long boat with a 9.9 beam, so it's a fairly beamy boat too. So let's walk around while we're here and let's check this Carolina Flare out. Look at all the boats down there we got to see. That's a beautiful color and that's a beautiful boat. Good looking bow. All right, we'll move on to another one. Sea Hunt Ultra 305 coffin box. I assume that CB stands for coffin box. We'll figure it out when we get up there. $250,000 for this boat. It's got twin 300s, and but you can get it with twin 350s Yamahas. And the beam on this boat is 9.9. That's the same as what was on the 28 foot. I'm gonna step up here and see what I can see.
We're stuck with a bunch of leftovers and all that. Would be one thing.
Hey guys, I'm gonna slip around in just a minute.
All right. I'm gonna get
all right.
That's all.
Come right up here and look at the Hail Mary.
I'll be here all weekend.
They're what are they? 14-inch screens?
16.
16s. Twin 16-inch screens. I like the way you have the option to use the step on the back or the step on the front. Some of them got one, not the other, but I kind of like to have the option to do either or. Yeah, that's nice, comfortable. Big old boat here. An actuator for your vents, cup holders. It's got auto track on it. I mean, got a joystick, pretty much loaded up. I'm gonna look right in this cabin while I'm here. And cabinet area, some storage underneath that. Vanity sink area and a head. And a storage ladder for your side doors. And this one does not have the forward seating. It's got the, like I say, the coffin box. We just saw a boat with that on it. And just a different setup. Actuator on the vent. Beautiful boat, big boat. Like you say, you can put 350s on it if you wanted them. Nice powder coating. Every time I look at a Sea Hunt, I think how nice that powder coating is. And I've got a boat, I've got a Sea Hunt that's 12 years old, and the powder coating looks brand new on it. So that gives you an idea of how well that powder coating lasts. All right, we'll move on to another brand. All right, I'm here at the Key West booth, and I'm going to show you this 263 FS. $189,999, so $190,000 gets you into this 26-foot Key West. Let's see what she's like. Key West is the only company I've seen that got the entry door where it flips down and uses it as a double wide platform to access the boat, and it cuts the height in half, and that's pretty good. Got a nice transom seat here. Nice transom seat. Let me sit in it. Oh, yeah, that works good. That works good. It's got a slide out cooler right here. It's got a cushion on it. The dub has a seat, and when you slide it out, backrest for your seat. And we'll sit up here a second. Try this helm seat out with the bolster down, and they've got their foot step here right in the perfect place. You know, it's good height, and cup holders. I would like to have seen them come here and add some armrest on the inside that they don't have, but missed opportunity there. But and for a boat of this size, I would like to see a full enclosure. But you know, this boat's really not set up to. I don't think the market is up north. I think the market is down in South Florida. But nice boat. We see them in North Carolina. Now, one thing I do like is the way they mold this cap of the boat with the backrest coming out like that right there. And that way you don't have to pull anything around, don't have to plug anything in. It's here for you all the time. Now, it wouldn't be what a fisherman wants, but now I can tell you one thing now. These seats, they're more plush than what I just got off of there. I mean, they're softer. You know, they sit more comfortable. There's nothing wrong with this Key West right here. I really like the way they did the detail. Took the time to make the cushion. Instead of come off here, just come on in here to fill up the area here where you're going to sit. And I wish you could feel that right there. That feels nice. That feels nice. Looks good. Nice. Okay, let's see if they got another boat in here. I think they got a 29. Let's check that one out. Now I'm going to show you this boat right here. A 291 FS. And look at this boat here. It's 29 foot 1 inch, a beam of 9.8. And that's a pretty good sized boat here. I've been on one before, but I want to show it to you again. Now it's got twin 350s. And that's pretty impressive amount of horsepower for a 29 foot boat. The same fold down entry door area. Sitting on the back seat again. Similar to what we just looked at on the 26. One thing I do like about this boat versus the 26 is this extra support strut back here on the back. I'm mounted on the back of the mezzanine. And I love that right there. You get a lot of use out of that. Twin 16-inch Garmin's. And I'm gonna put the bolster down and sit on it here. Feet placement is good. This boat, it's got the joystick. I see it now. And it's got the autopilot, your twin throttle controls, phone charger, radio built in, the acrylic dash. Very nice fit and finish on this boat. Now, it doesn't necessarily have what I call a full enclosure wraparound window, but it does go full to the top, and it does wrap around here all the way back to here anyway. I mean, I would like to see it maybe come a little further, but that's nice. Now, this is one thing that's unique to this brand of boat I haven't seen on any other brand. Now, we're on a 29-foot boat, and you got plenty of bow room. But you also have this chase lounge. Watch this right here. I think these slide out here, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, they do right there just a little bit. But storage underneath them. But they're longer. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, man, that's comfortable there. That's what I like. That's comfortable there. I mean, you can just put your foot right up there and prop. It's way better. You're not sitting straight up. The backs of the seat, if you look right here, is leaning. You know, so I'm leaning back. I'm not sitting up here like this, like you see most of them. Now this is what makes it real comfortable. Now I can tell you now, I recommend this boat. It is sweet. If it's something that you're going there, I wouldn't recommend it. You know, if you're 60% fishing, 40% cruising, sandboarding, whatever. But this is more of something for you and the family to enjoy, not just the dads wanting to go fishing. I'm gonna sit in this a second. Where it wraps around. As you can sit sideways, crossways like this. It gets you plenty of room to do that, or twist it around and sit forward. I love those poles in that shade. I got to get one like that for my boat, some kind of brand, because when you're up here for 2 or 3 days on a weekend, you want to get out of the sun. A beautiful boat right here. It's got sea decking on the floor. It looks good, but I'm not a big fan of it. But to each his own. Also have shade in the back. Look at that. Like I say, these These are twin 350s. Let's have one live well over here, one live well over here. So forget what I said about fishing. I assume you can come here and do all the fishing you want to do. Good looking boat. All right, we'll move on. All right, we're here at the Sea Fox booth. And they've got 10 or 12 boats here. We're gonna pick out a couple of them and look at. Let's see what it is right here. It's a 282 LT. 282 LT. Let me slip my shoes off here and walk on board. All right. No dive doors. No set right to start with. No walk through back. So I don't really think I'd be crazy about that. The back seat though is facing to the stern. Now that's fairly comfortable. And that's a flip up seat right there in front of me. It's clipped off right there, but I will show you that in operation. It goes up like that right there, and I'll try that out just a second. Not bad. The front one, the one's facing to the stern of the boat sits better. Seems like more cushion in the pad. And this has got a place to prop your feet on the inside, underneath, and possibly, but that seat set so high, I'm sure my legs will not reach down to that area there, but I'm gonna try it. Just because I want to see, and I want you to know what it is. You see, I can prop my feet here pretty good. Show you a picture of that, but if I try to put them down there, you know, even with my tippy toes, I can't hardly reach them. So I wouldn't like that at all. So the seat's too high, or the cabin's too low. And I feel like it's not the cabin too low, it's just the seat's too high. So we'll move on. Let's look right here. Got your head in there, a little hand sink. Walking forward here, Sea Fox has got a little forward seating area here. Cushions are relatively soft. With a chase lounge area. It's a 28-foot boat now. There's a lot of room in this boat for 28 feet. Let's see what this storage is right here. 5-gallon bucket. And some more storage, which I think is a great idea. And that's going to be your anchor locker up there. And I'm going to sit in this. Okay. It's kind of fits in between. It's kind of, you know, it's too long to sit comfortable here and too short to sit comfortable. So I really think they got a length here and it really doesn't work. I would rather see it shorter where I could sit in it, or longer where I could kind of lounge in it. All right. And the feet placement was all wrong for me. Other than that, I mean, nice looking boat. Maybe those two things won't mean a whole lot to you. If you're interested in it, come check it out. All right, we're going to step on board this 288C, and it's got twin 300s on it, and boat show price $224,999, so $225,000 for a 28-foot 8-inch boat. Coming on board looks nice. I like the fact it's got a place you can grab here and step down. So I grab this when I come up and kind of steady myself getting down. A little flip out, forward facing seat in the transom. A big, I guess that could be a cooler or fish box. This is probably a live well. It might both could be live wells, I don't know. And now, unlike that last boat we got on, these seats are a lot lower. The other boats were up that high. which allowed me for my feet not to rest on the foot pad. Now this is totally different. This boat sets great. My feet are resting fine. Got a place to put my feet all the way across for the passenger. And does not have a joystick. Probably got a place right here for one. And does not have autopilot. And but we'll got two 12-inch Garmin's and got a little place to lay stuff here. Not really a whole lot of place. Anything comes down here, it's going to fall off and go forward. So just looking here how this is made. Okay. Let's look inside the cabin while we're right here. Little sink area, place for your electronics, and a head. Now this is pretty much what the other boat had. I've sat in that and it was just too long to sit in and too short to lounge on. But this area up here is nice. The way that slides around. And I love the slant on that right there. If you're sitting in the bow, anchored out, or at the sandbar, you want to face to the stern of the boat, that's a good, comfortable area to get on. I won't get on it right now. I got my shoes on. But nice looking boat. Sea Fox, I believe it was 28 foot, wasn't it? I'll check it when I get back down. Good colors, good piping. I love that, good cleanness. It's really a nice boat color in my mind, that gray and white. All right, we're gonna get on the biggest boat that Sea Fox makes. So this is a 368 Commander. And the money on it, $600,000. $600,000. So let's see what $600,000 gets you. Hey, looks good. Coming on board, got a port side entry door, single stern facing seats here. Very nice. Oh, that's heavy there. That's some heavy product right there. That Corian.
You got a convenience center right there. You got a tackle station right there in between these two.
Yeah, let's see that. Oh yeah.
And you got
place for your Plano boxes.
You got more space.
More storage there.
You got your freshwater wash down right there. And you got your slide out 64
slide out cooler. Very nice. Sure, it's great, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Then we got a flip out seat. Let's do that flip out seat one time, see what that looks like. And they're supposed to be made stiff like that so they don't rattle and flip and flop. But I'm gonna sit down and try that.
It's a brand new boat. It's fresh out the factory. Got to bring it.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Got your aquarium style live wells right there with LED lighting.
So it's a little bit low for my long legs, but not everybody's got them long legs. And got the aquarium style live well on each side. And there's refrigerator freezer boxes here. Very nice. They got you can turn the thermostat whether you want a refrigerator or you want a freezer. Yeah.
Got your battery controls right here. Very convenient. All your house, everything you got's right here.
Good place.
Inverter, generator.
Got a generator?
Yeah, it has an inverter. You can
inverter. I'm with you. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna sit right here in this seat right here. I'm gonna put this down. Put the bolster down. This one fits better than that first boat I saw. Matter of fact, I could live with this right here, although the steering wheel is a little bit low. You got to lean over to grab it. It'd be better if that was up here a little bit, but I've looked at boats all my life. I've never seen a perfect boat. I do like the way the screen is split and tilted a little bit too, so you keep some glare off of it. From just being flat across, that little tilt would take a lot of glare off of it when you were looking at those screens. What are they, 22 inches?
Yeah, these are the TVs. I just call them the good old TVs.
Yeah, look nice.
You got your wireless phone chargers right there. Your starter light accessories.
Yep, got two, one on each side.
You got your joystick right here, your JL audio head unit, and you got your windlass controls right there as well.
And autopilot right there.
Autopilot too as well.
Trim tabs.
Fly-by-wire. Got the new Yamaha digital controls.
Yes, sir. Very nice.
Bars in the boat are loose, and this rattle and sound like fiberglass on time.
And it's got the triple 350 Yamahas.
And we're running his promotion. We got a Yamaha promotion going on for warranty.
I tell you what, they look good, don't they?
Yeah, they look great.
Most of them you see are black, are white, but those black ones look beautiful back there.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of boats in the midnight package. So we call it the Range Rover because the Range Rovers, you'll see them with the white pearl with the black accents.
Yeah.
We've been getting a ton of boats on like that because they just look great. We got 268
Yeah, the boat was
and with the blackout right there. It's my favorite. It's my favorite colorway.
All right. We'll show you that black piping right there, tubing. It looks good. And like I say, when you get this size boat, you need a long hardtop. And to get a long hardtop, you've got to have the bracing on back toward the back to take the shimmy and shake out of it. And I'm gonna step right down in this cabin here. This is okay. Let me slip back down here. Oh yeah, got a little bed here. You can overnight on, a sink, electronic controls, and I think this pops down here to the back side of your electronics, and then you can push the button in to lock it.
It's got full AC in there, by the way. You got full AC.
AC, yeah, that's
full AC, overboard discharge. You got like 7 to 8 feet of bedroom in there as well.
Yeah.
It's real cozy.
Yeah, I like it.
Too.
I like it. All right, step right out. The doors, top of the door is a little bit low. Oh, it's a little bit low. Just hit my back on it, but climbing up my steps, that right there is a little bit low. Now this is the creme de la creme here, isn't it? Now this has got room for you here. We'll slip right up here. That's one thing I've always noticed about the Sea Fox, the bigger boats like this. They've got some comfortable bow seating, whether it be on the forward seating or the chase lounge. And bigger area.
For the table as well.
That's right.
And it's electrically adjustable, so you can make it neat, the seating. So you can have a full front bed as well. And all the cushions are removable and they double as storage. They're all insulated and they come with drainage. Fish boxes are all mass rated as well. You have fish box right there, fish box right there, port and starboard side, so there's 2 on each side.
Good deal. Now show and the backrest for those, they just click up and stay in place.
They can click up, stay in
All right,
place.
show me how to put that one down. I don't know how to put them down.
So there's usually a pin. So this is actually a new feature. I haven't even used this yet.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I'm sure there's a way.
Yeah, no, there's a way. It's probably really simple.
But anyway, you raise them up like that to sit in.
It's my first 360.
And you lay them down to make a full platform area. All right, we're going to show you how it worked. We figured it out, but if I were to raise it, go ahead and do it for me.
So you can just raise it as is.
Right there.
Hold.
All right, and go all the way with it.
Go all the way up.
That resets it and lets you come back down. Beautiful.
Way better than a pin. Instead of cutting up all your fingers trying to get up under there.
Okay, and I love the black. I love the black shade.
Got the
Looks
bow
good.
shade. It's really easy to set up. Takes about 5 minutes. We can make them for you custom at our shop, or they can come with the boat as well.
Yep. Okay, well, we're going to move on. I appreciate you showing me the boat. What's your name?
My name's Christopher, sir.
Christopher. Okay, Christopher. Okay, I want to show you this black fin right here. This black fin is a 272cc, 27-foot boat, and it's $231,000 starting at, and national advertised price here is $302,000. So right at $300,000 for this boat. Let's check it out. Now this is one of the first boats we've seen with Mercury's on it. It's got the 300 V8s. Good looking motors. Coming aboard here. Fish boxes. Flip out seat in the stern. Pull out cooler. Sink here. One thing's a little bit different, just got a little place to grab a hold of here now. If you're in the back of the boat, you want to hold on. Other than here, they got something there for you. That's good. I'm gonna sit right up here in the helm seat. Okay. Twin 12-inch Garmin's. Mercury joystick. Now in that joystick in a Mercury, you also have your autopilot that's built in with it, so you don't have to have a separate tab bar like you do the Yamahas to get your autopilot. And a lot of good switches. I like switches. And fully enclosed helm. I sometimes wonder why, and I've seen it on black fins before, why they don't just bring that on out here, cut this off a little short, which that padding does you no good over there, but bring it on out to this bar, give you a little bit more protection against splashing wind and rain coming in here on your dash. I wouldn't want the salt water coming in on my dash. Here we are right here. Very deep sitting bow looking area here, and I like the deep sitting bows. And I've said it I've said it countless number of times before, but my wife, she wants to be safe, because when we go on the boat, we're going to have our grandkids with us, and we don't want them too shallow a gunnel in your next to your seats. But a nice fit and finished looking boat. I mean, the colors, I love the colors. And Blackfin are known for this almost like a ship style door for the cabin area. And here we go with a head, but I don't see a sink in there, so a little bit odd. You got a place to a toilet area with no sink, but anyway. What do you think about them Mercuries?
Think about them what?
The Mercuries. You like Mercury engine?
I can't tell the difference between a Mercury or Suzuki or Yamaha.
Yeah. They're nice boat. They're nice motors. All right, guys. I'm going to show you a big boat right here. Invincible. It's mono hull, 39 foot 2 inches, 11 foot beam. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's see what they got on it motor-wise. It looks like they got triple 400s. And they do. They're 425s. So 1,275 horsepower. Let's check the boat out now.
Let me know.
I think they just come out with those motors that added another 25 horsepower to them. All right, they got a nice walk-through dive door. Look at the room. Look at the room a 39-foot boat gives you. Now, anybody can appreciate that room right there. Looks like they got twin flip-out seats. This seat I'm sitting in, the aft-facing seat, sits good.
What do you think of that? Yeah.
They got the live well. Looking forward here. Triple seat configuration with the bolsters.
Yeah, I wish.
I'm gonna sit in that and see how it sits. Looks like they got the big 22-inch screens. I don't think they were planning on me sitting down in the boat, because there's nowhere to put my feet. Nowhere to put my feet. That's kind of surprising that they would spend so much money on the boat and probably nobody actually sits in it to see what it sits like. Nowhere to put it. Put your feet forward. Nowhere to put it aft. You know, your feet's got to dangle. If you're going to sit in the boat, I reckon your feet's just got to dangle. Go figure. All right. Bifold door. No bed, but some storage up in the bow. Does have a head and sink. Plenty of places for your rods. Now that's one thing this boat does have. And got a long chase lounge. It's got some hinges on this side, so that would flip up
I have
this way.
And honestly, I'm used to the
forward seating there.
So
A lot of guys on the boat, I'll ease on to the back, but
I guess
good looking boat. The paint looks good. Some things you just can't get over. All right, we'll ease on and look at some more. Okay, we're gonna walk right in here to the Grady White booth. And Grady White's built in Greenville, North Carolina. about an hour and 15 minutes from where we live. And they're renowned for having heavy boats and wide beam boats, which is a good thing in rough water. All right, I'm going to show you this Grady White, 26-year model Grady White Canyon 336, and that would be 33-foot, 6-inch boat. So starting at the stern here, we're triple 350 horsepower Yamahas. Let's go up and check it out. Okay, a beamy boat. Oh man, look at that area there. I'm gonna just assume that's a cooler. We got your live wells forward here in the mezzanine. Cutting board. Helm area. And I'm gonna sit right here. And it's about the same as it is for that Invincible for me. I mean, I'm 8 inches from being able to prop my feet on anything, so, and I do like to sit down a lot of times. If you were 25, 35, you wouldn't want to sit down, but I would like to see that higher. If you're gonna make the effort to put it there, I'd like to see them raise it up a little bit. Coming around, looking forward. Very nice. There's one thing about a Grady White now, you don't find any material any plusher, nicer than a Grady White. This Canyon 336, to me the gunnels are a little bit low for this big a boat. I can understand that on a Coastal Explorer, but a big center console like this is, I would like to have a little bit more protection here on the height of the gunnels versus the forward seating. We ease around here. I do want to sit here. I mean, this has got a slope back. Most of them are more straight up. I mean, that sits good. I mean, I can lean back. I can lean back and get comfortable. I can prop my foot up here. I mean, you can ride here comfortable. Some boats you just can't. But just something to check out on boats when you're looking at boats, thinking about buying one. Be sure to use it a little bit in your mind and make sure it's going to work the way you want it to work and be as comfortable as you hoped it would be. So we'll move on down the starboard side of the boat here. Look inside the helm area. I mean the cabin area. Now you can overnight on that. Stick your feet on up in there. And I'm gonna have to step down in there. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna go down backwards. Yeah, I think that's the proper way to get in, unless you're a youngin'. So this right here goes up or it goes down. See, it goes down like that. And then, oh man, it goes on for days. You can lay back here with your head back this way and be very comfortable. And this teak finish they got in here looks great. And got a little cabin in here. They got all kind of room in here.
Got all kind of room, doesn't it?
Yeah, come on down. I'm gonna walk out when you come down.
No, go ahead.
All right.
I'm just looking.
That's all I'm doing. But yeah, I kind of like to be able to have a boat I can put on the hook and stay on it overnight.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, but you got to spend some money to get there, because most of them just don't have that.
That's right.
All right, I'm gonna let that potential customer get on it and try it out. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Very nice. Seems like every time I look at getting on a Grady White here, Grady White here, Grady White here, Grady White here, the next one, this. There's somebody on every boat, so I'm going to either leave it there with the Grady White or come back a little bit later, but for right now we'll try to find some other brand to look at. All right, we're at the Tidewater booth right here. And here is a Tidewater center console with 300 V8 Mercuries. This is a 26-year model, a 282cc. We're going to check it out. Center line 28 foot 4 inches and beam of 910. So let's see what they got. 28 foot boat, 28.6 it said. First thing I want to do is try this seat out right here. And when I sit down in the seat, I notice two things. A nice pull-out forward-facing seat out of the transom area, and it has dual dive doors. One on the port side here, and one on the starboard. And believe me, you won't know how much you'll use them doors until you have them and not have them. I mean, and your boat lift is the biggest thing. I mean, you can at a dock, when you're docking at a floating dock or whatever, you can flip the boat around to get to the other side. But if you're pulling in your 4-pole boat lift, you can't back it in, so you got to pull it in, and either you're going to need access off the port side or the starboard side. And the fact that you got it on both sides will not let that boat lift be a problem. Any boat lift you go to, you can access on and off of it with ease. Here at the helm area, my first impression, this dash is a little bit low, but I'm gonna sit right here and see for myself. A little bit low, but not too much. No, I would like to see it raised up maybe 4 or 5 inches, but the foot placement is more important to me than the steering wheel placement. And you see the foot placement here is just right. I like to light it up, cup holders. And it's got one 12-inch Garmin on it. Big piping structure here. Oh man, that's nice. Right there, it's got a sink, counter area, head area. Pretty good size. And then this type corian type material here. I'm gonna sit down right here. Oh, now this seat is comfortable. A little bit tight up here, but you know, you want to bring that back as much as you can to give you more access room. But yet you still got room here to walk through. I mean, it ain't like you got to have 3.5 feet of leg room to get through here. And I like the welded bow rail, painted white, powder coated. Looks good, feels good. Nice looking boat. Let's look at something a little bit smaller here. This is a 2025 Tidewater model, last year's model, 2032, or excuse me, a 232, 23-foot boat, 23 feet 8 inches with a beam of 8 foot 10.
The vinyl. No, the vinyl.
Okay.
I do like it.
We're going to step right in here. Look at this. Nice looking, very nice. The center console part of it, the dashing area is a little bit narrow, but it serves the purpose. But what it does do, leave you plenty of room out here to fish off of, and but not a whole lot of protection. I'm sitting here and I'm center line here, my face right along here, so you know, if you're out in some rough chop and some spray, you're going to get wet. But 12-inch Garmin there, you probably put another one. And looking down in the cabin area, they just got a little place for stowage, and you'll need all the stowage you can get on a boat. Bow area, very nice. Swing around backrest. Little small seat there, that's going to be a little short for whoever sits there. Grab handles here. But keep in mind now, you're on a 23-foot boat. And I know all about small boats. I've had a 21-foot sea hunt for 12 years, so ain't nobody got to tell me about how to use a small boat. You'll figure out how to use it, and you'll love it. All right, let me step up here and let's see what size engines these were right here. I say engines, they're actually one motor, 300. And the price on it, $95,000. So there you go.
That's 120 for that.
Tidewater, 232. All right, I'm right here at the Phenom booth. Phenom, as far as I know, might not make these two boats, but they may make a bigger one, I'm not sure. But 34-foot Phenom, show price $642. The 37-foot Phenom show price $968. And triple Mercury Verados, 400 horsepower. Twin Mercury Verados, 400 horsepower. So the 34's got twin 400s. The 37 has triple 400s. Let's check them out. All right, we've got some people on the 34 here, and we're gonna let them do their thing. I'm just look in here just a minute. Got some cabinetry storage there, but it's not a boat you want to overnight on. It's got a head, area, and sink, and access to your electronics. Make it very nice. Mirror on the door. Look at this nice door right here. Friction hinges. How nice and thick that door is. Very nice. Chase lounge area here with armrest. And this slides out a little bit to make it a little bit longer for you. It's got the painted bow rail. I love that. And a seating area right here for your forward seating. Your grill speakers that normally protrude, these are made into the boat itself. Cut out and formed. It looks nice. It's got a FLIR camera on it, radar, and it's got the spreader lights up there, and 3 of them. You really ought to be able to see what's going on with those. We'll come right here and show you this right here a minute. Put that helm seat bolster down, and I'm gonna sit right here. And yeah, very nice. I wish they'd have put a tilted steering wheel on that. They did not, but still sits comfortable. If anything, the seat right here is just a little bit low. For that high helm, I think I got room to raise this seat up about 4 inches, and it probably fit just as good or better and put a tilt steering wheel there. Is what I would like. It looks like about a 17-inch screens, dual Garmin's, and I've always loved this right here. A place like this to put your stuff where it don't slide off, it don't fall over here on the side. You know, you can maintain it there. And there's a weep hole, a drain hole here that allow any water to accumulate up there to drain, I assume, in the bilge, but I'm not sure where it drains to, but I do know it does not pocket up there. And here we go, dive door on the port side, 2-piece dive door on the starboard side. Nice cabinetry area here, plenty of places to put your bait and tackle stuff. Not bait, but your tackle. And a nice fold-out seat here. When this seat folds out, this raises up, making it very comfortable to sit on. And let's see what they did right here. They fastened on here your fresh water, a little flexible end there so that you can make it easier probably to put your water hose to it when you want to fill your tank, or probably just to screw on your water hose to wash and spray down the boat. That's right. That's an outlet there. That's not where you fill it up. That's just an outlet, I guess. Fish boxes, one on the port side, one on the starboard side, and the twin 400 engines. Okay. All right, we're going to move on here to the 37-foot Phenom with the triple 400s.
Yeah, I bet.
And the same transom pull-out seating. Now look at this right here. Now that's something special there. Look at that right there. Man. Oh, you got to set 3 people back here. Yeah, they got this figured out nice.
Check that place out.
Good seating area. Oh, look at that access hole right there. Now, if you want to get to your Seakeeper, get to your through hull valves, your water pumps, your bilge pumps. I mean, you got access to do that. This to your left over here is a fish box, and this is a fish box here as well, and with your 2 live wells there on either side. Now, this 37 Phenom, it does have a place, unlike the 34, to overnight on, and plenty of room there to for you and the wife, and possibly a child or grandchild. Place for your head here. Nice sink. This pulls out into a shower, so your water go right through those holes there, which are actually made for fishing rods, and store your fishing rods so you can lock them up overnight. But you're down in there, it'll run to overboard discharge. All right, let's step back out a minute. Go back forward, and this is Chase Lounge here. It's got the center armrest. I do love that now. And the bow table, they did crop the corners off here, give you a little more room, slide in. I like that. I like that a lot. And good high gunnels, powder coated bow rails. I love the lighting. I'm assuming that would change to different colors, but that green looks phenomenal right now. Nice Chase Lounge. Anybody riding in the boat would love to ride there. You're facing forward. You're sitting inside. You don't get as much spray as you would get sitting on either side of that. These are here going to be more like this. This is going to be more like this. So a lot of comfortable seats here. This is some premier seating here. Then you got obviously what I like the best is the helm area. And this boat has the teak package. I don't know if it's standard or optional, but it looks great. And 22-inch screens or 24s. Might be 24s, I'm not sure. But nice teak helm pad on it. And dual radio controls. Looks great. Big old wide dash up there. The same area to store your phone, so forth. Very nice looking boat. When I showed you the 34 and the 37, I told you I thought they might be the two only boats to make, but I was wrong. And here is a 43-foot Phenom. There's a picture of it with a fly bridge on it, although the one in front of us does not have the fly bridge structure. But the money on it is $1,350,000 for boat show as equipped. And it's got a quad 400 V10 Mercury's. Okay, we're going to check it out in just a few minutes. All right, here we go. Just come on board. 24-inch screens here. Great big old screens. Triple seating. Hey, look at that. Look at that right there. Isn't that special? How about that? Leslie, hold on, my God. Okay, just met a young lady. It's Tommy's wife. And Tommy being the owner and founder of the company that you'll see him in a picture on one of my early videos. But I'm just looking here what we got going on here. One thing, this goes from here to Neverland here. My God. And hatch up there. I can't wait to see inside the cabin. I can't wait to see inside the cabin. Let me get down in here. Oh man, they put teak wood in here and it looks fabulous. Got a place to sit down. In the air conditioning. Oh man, check it out. Television. Tommy, come on now. Dang. I didn't know it was all this. Look at that. Microwave, sink area, a 2-burner stove, refrigerator, storage area all up and down. Oh man, let me get back here. And it's got its own private shower area. Look, and head area. Look at that. Is that sexy or what? Mirror, finished fiberglass, outrigger storage. Hey, that's real money here now, friend. What was this boat? I said it was like 1.25 million. God almighty. But that's almost inconceivable for most of us, but small drop in the bucket to a lot of you. But showing you the rest of the boat here. Grab rail, powder coated. Oh man, look at that chase lounge right there. Look at that chase lounge right there. Oh, we got armrest. I really would love to get up there, but it's gonna be so hard for me to get up there. It's kind of high. I like the way they crop the corners off here. Slide right in, right easy. Sit down. Oh yeah. Yeah, looks good. I'll tell you what. I've had the privilege to meet Tommy, and super nice guy, and obviously he's got a lot of great people working for him. I'm sure he does, and I've met several of them, so I know he does. But look what they've constructed here and built here. Beautiful. All right, in 2026, Sportsman built them a brand new model. This is a 402 open, and I've got Steven with me from Sportsman today, and he's going to fill in some holes that need to be filled in. But we're going to start off with these triple 350 Yamahas.
Quad.
That's right, the quad of them. And so that's 1,400 horsepower. And that's a lot of horsepower right there, my friend. And got a flip out stern transom seat.
It's a new seat bracket.
Oh yeah, I like the way that slides up right there.
The backrest slides up.
Oh man, I love that. Check out the lights in the bills down there where the water collects. That's nice. You know, the fact that that comes up a little bit really adds a lot to the comfort. If your cushion was down here, it wouldn't be near as comfortable where it is. I mean, it's in the perfect place here.
That's right.
And like all Sportsman's, I'm going to say probably 26 foot or more. They got the double dive doors, is that right?
That's right. Yep.
Uh-huh. And look at this massive bench right here that goes across. I'm always like think everybody, feel that material. Now that's not the same material.
Side leather.
Man, that feels like oh man, the creme de la creme right there. That's like butter. That's super nice. I love that. And the bilge access, I've seen you got 2 hatches here. Now tell me about the 2 hatches.
All right, so it's great serviceability. It's like all of our boats.
Now you can actually get in that and do some work, can't you?
Get in this one, yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
It's got a Best Marine sea chest. All your pumps. This boat also has a generator.
That's right, generator and a Seakeeper.
Generator and Seakeeper.
How about that? Seakeeper 4.5, and that's a Mini 8.
A Mini 8. Yeah.
Mini 8, okay. Man, look how they utilize that space. Just right. Beautiful. Okay. You know, when I first saw Sportsman boats, I saw your hatch so big, and it's so much bigger than most other builders. I thought it might have been soft and give a little bit, but it doesn't.
No, it's not. And this one here, we have aluminum that we infuse in this.
Infused aluminum, right.
In this channel right here.
And you know what? That means the world. I mean, you're going to have to get down there and do some work.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So I think that's nice. And then you got your in.
2 coolers.
Okay, I like that too now. Separate, divided coolers for your drinks and so forth.
That's right.
And then your fish box on port.
Magnets. Your cushions
Oh, your magnets. Oh, yeah, and the self-align into the little hole. Man, I'm going to have an upgrade.
Yeah. Magnets on
nice. How about that? Look at that for Plano boxes and tackle storage and so forth. Man, it's like 5 foot across or 6. Big, wide area.
Yeah, like you were saying, huge fish boxes.
There you go. Let me tell you something. You fill both of them boxes up in a day, it's time to come. Time to go home.
That's a good day.
Hey, and if you got to fill them boxes up with ice, you better have some cash in your pocket.
Also, midship boxes.
You got the mid boxes like the 22's got.
Yep, and they are macerated.
Okay.
So, full release seats. Touch it.
Yeah, I love that.
So
Yeah.
there's thermal vents in there, so
Oh yeah.
we have heat and cool.
Heated and cool vents.
So
That's
thermal
sweet.
vents in these seats.
Sweet. And there's a.
For the vertically challenged here.
Oh, okay.
Got
Well, that might be
step up.
me for right now. Let me try this out while you got that down. Step right up. It makes it so much easier to get in this seat right here.
Easy to get in
My
the seat.
God.
If you need to see a little better, you can step
Man, check that out.
Yeah.
Love that. Love that. Of course, your joystick, your autopilot.
This is your bow thruster.
bow
joystick.
thrusters on it. How about that?
You got a mic box here.
I like that. Kind of stowed away. Yep. I don't talk on the radio as much as you think you would, So
Yeah,
that's a
neither do I.
great place to put it.
This is a new 1523 ultra wide from Garmin screen. Which is a great screen.
Okay.
Two 27-inch screens on the dash.
The
They're 27 inches.
27 inches. I called them 24s. Man, I
27s.
good
And
gracious.
this is our own user interface page. So we have a home page with everything that you need,
Yes,
bilge
sir.
pumps, lights. We have a separate light page, so you can change all the lights.
Oh, you
on
change
the
your
boat.
color from blue to red. Okay.
There you go. The
How
dome
about
light,
sweet?
change the red, mood, red, so you can change all the colors. Everything's RGB on this boat.
Oh man.
So we'll go back to blue. We have the shore power plugged in, so you can monitor your voltage here on your batteries.
Shore power, 208 volts right now, 60 hertz.
And then you have, if you're running your generator, obviously your data would be there.
Here we go back and look in this underneath the mezzanine area.
Batteries are your charger. All your Aegis switches are in the back there. So it's all
8 batteries. That's a lot of batteries. My little 35's got 7.
There's 2 more down in the console that we'll look
Okay, make it 10 then.
at in a minute. Yeah, that's all everything but the interface.
We'll go around the other side. Yeah. 4 ham chairs right there with that release marine package on them. Really nice ham area. Look at the crawl through hole there. Nice. 402 open. Well, I love that now. That badge. I love that. Look at this big long windshield here, glass.
This is one thing that's changed.
Yeah, you changed this, didn't you?
Curve. Curve, so we had to make this extrusion pipe. So this is metal here and aluminum.
Yeah.
And then glass mirrors up. Nice.
I saw a video of how y'all put that glass in with suction cups on the inside and ratchet straps to hold it good and tight when you're sealing it off. Good fit. Oh man, look at this.
Side glass here for your console light.
Okay.
Nice chase lounge up here.
My God, what a big chase
Take a
lounge.
good nap right there.
Now, sitting in the chase lounge right here, armrest here with twin cup holders, and that side leather upholstery, whatever it is, but it feels like butter on your hands. And look how long that is. I mean, I'm still 8 inches from hanging off the side, the front edge of it. And got this right here to kind of keep you tucked in, separated a little bit. You can fold this up right here, and we'll get our little grandchild sitting right here, both of them in here.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this, super boat. And,
Got 2 more speakers up there. All these are fiberglass inserts.
yes, sir.
Table. We have it set up. That's the sun pad.
I like the way you crop the corner off right here.
Yep.
And let me sit on this one time.
Yeah, go.
Kind of show the size of it. I mean, it is big now. Of course, you're talking about a 40-foot boat, but yeah. You can get all kind of people up here laying out, and I hate to say it, but guys who buys boats like this, they would like to see it full of women up here. And no doubt about it, I'm a guy. All right, so we'll continue on. Stephen's giving us a little tour of what the boat's about here.
Windshield wiper on this current boat.
Windshield wiper, something new.
So this is also something new that we
Yeah, I can't wait to get in that. Now look at that door there now.
got a
Oh yeah,
traffic hinge.
oh yeah, that's sweet. I'm gonna slide in there, Stephen.
Go ahead and get in there.
Now I was on the 43, and it had a lot of teak wood like this has, and oh, it looks nice. Oh, looks nice. Okay, got this table that I assume goes down.
Yep,
the cushions go on top.
Correct.
Got a television up forward. Here we got a 1-burner Kenyan stove. Oh, that's heavy there now. That ain't gonna bounce out, is it?
No, sir.
And look at this, this is just like the 40. What is it, 43 we looked at?
43,
yeah, it's got a separate shower area and separate head area. I'm gonna sit down, just kind of give you an idea of the room we got here. You know, you might have seen on my channel a few of my videos earlier where I bought the 35, and we're planning on overnighting on the 35. But now this boat is beyond overnighting. I mean,
Got everything you need on
yeah,
it.
you can stay a week on this boat and be comfortable. And look at this.
This opens up. You have 2 more batteries in there.
Oh yeah. And you know, that's one thing about a
We
boat.
also utilized the space here, and we made storage right there, and then down on the bottom is a pull-out.
No wasted space. And when you think about your storage on a boat, and I'm gonna show you some right here. I mean, there's never too much storage on a boat, because a man's normally speaking not gonna boat by himself. But once you get the wife, and she's thinking about what she's gonna wear.
And you have 3 drawers there. So in there you have all your switching.
She's going to, I can't open that one, Steve, with that one hand. Yeah, there you go. And that's your electronics, I mean electrical
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, and that's good you can get open like that and get to it. Microwave. Oh, and I love this glass that we looked at that from the outside, but you couldn't see in because it's a smoked glass, but you can definitely see out a little bit. So absolutely beautiful. I reckon I'm gonna have to trade up.
That sounds good. This is a new screen here. New screen that Garmin come out with. It has a built-in GSD 28, so your sonar connects straight to your screen without having to have a sonar module. AC panel. Obviously, we're on shore power, but when you're running on your generator, you just switch it over when you're unplugging your shore.
Beautiful.
All auto switches for your engines, house, generator, and then your DC panel down here.
Okay.
Fisher Panda screen, and then these are your light switches.
Light switches. Okay, I'm here at the Axopar booth, and I've been seeing a lot of these boats right here on YouTube channels, and I'm gonna just give you an overview right here of pilot house style boat. I'm gonna come right up here on this center console, and we're gonna look at it in just a second. Twin 200s. So let's just see if I can slip up here and just look at this boat just a second. Twin 200s. Now that's something different you don't see on most boats. That's low cut transom there. Look at this right here, and the helm area is down low like that. Now check that out. I gotta get me some of this right here. I gotta see what it sits like. First time ever being on one of these boats. But now I tell you, I can't imagine it sitting any better. You know, most steering wheels you see them setting up like this, and you gotta tilt them down. This is already sitting down like you're in a race car or automobile or something, you know. Throttles right here. VHF radio, Simrads, twin Simrads. Let's see here. All right, this is a windshield stops right here. That might be a good or bad thing, I don't know, but it's a different boat, I can tell you that. It's not completely different design. Now, my wife would call this the suburban boat. Two chairs up front for driving the boat with a companion, and then 4 seats back here. Now that kind of makes a comfortable seat for everybody. And I guess you could still call it a center console, although the gunnel, between the gunnel and the cabin area is rather tight. And it rises up here as I'm walking up a hill. And cup holders wouldn't be called a fishing boat at all, but there it is. Something different. Something, nice, I think. And not for me, but certainly I'm showing boats that somebody that watches the channel may have some interest in. But if you like what you're seeing, certainly check them out, because it's got a different layout and different being good. If you're just cruising around with some friends having a good time, I like what I see here. Okay, so that'll be the Axopar. Okay, I'm here on this Axopar here, and twin 350s. So let me slip my shoes off right here. And those guys are checking that one out over there. And we'll see some paperwork on it in a few minutes maybe. Looking in the back, it's got a full enclosed back glass. And storage on the port side and starboard side. Let's see what kind of storage this is, how big an area it is. Oh man, goes deep. Goes deep. And like I've always said, you can't have enough storage on a boat, storage area. All right, looking here. Oh man, this is like a house in here. Check that out. I'll tell you what now, I'm kind of impressed. Man, this is so comfortable right here. God almighty. And I'm talking about you can have people with you in comfort. Check this out. Oh man. This is great. Table right there, something to hold on to. Set some drinks. That flips down and comes back here to make the table twice as big when you're actually back here and you want to eat something, have some drinks. Look at that sun top right there. I bet that peels back. That's a cloth top looking. So I got a feeling there's glass up there and that peels back. Pulls back. And retracts somehow. But I don't know that's a fact. Sliding doors here. Sliding doors here. You got your flip up lock right here. And then you pull this door. Oh man. Look how easy that slides. Look how easy that slides. I won't shut it. I might not get back out. Slide it right back. That design's been around for a long time. This raises up and down to allow you to come down below here. We'll step down here just a second. Let's see what we got. We got a lot more than I thought we had down here. Nice bed to sleep a couple people, and probably a place there just like a nightstand type deal, place to put your glass and bottles, whatever some electronics, a little nightstand cabinet with some storage underneath. That's impressive. We got skylights up above. Look at there. Another big one right there. You never know what you're going to run into. I mean, that's it's quite the boat here. Now, I don't know nothing about the hull of it, how it takes rough water. But we're going to walk around the outside of it if we get a chance. But I do want to let you know now, this is something nice I'm seeing right here. Makes you think. How about that? And there's a smaller version of the boat right there. Pretty much same boat, just smaller. And while we're here, we're going to step right off this one, step on the other one, Axopar. And it doesn't say what size they are, but I'm going to get that for you. I'm going to get that. You know, you would think the water would come up and come in here. I don't understand that. Maybe I'm going to lay out sun pad right here, put that table down, and I don't think that's a telescoping table, some screw-in legs and that kind of thing. But this is all for a nice crowd, you know. If you're going, whew, how nice that is to get in place. Son of a gun. How about that? That one we own had the layout area up there. This one's very much the same, just a little bit different layout. Steps up right there. A little step up right here in the floor. Almost like a track right in here. So I'm going to assume you may can slide something in that. I don't see how it would attach up there, but I don't know if that's something like that or not. But it sit good. Seats are comfortable. Very nice twin 400 Mercury's Axopar. So let me get down and try to get some dimensions of it and prices if they got it available. Okay, I don't see prices, but both of them are 37-foot boats. But look at the bow, how different that is. Right here. Maximum speed with the two 400s there, 38, 48 knots. Passengers 8 to 10, and that's one thing I noticed. You know, they had a lot of places for people to sit comfortable. Now I'm talking about not just sit, but sit comfortable. 37-foot Axopar. Nice looking. I like the white personally. Good looking. Okay, we'll move on to another boat. All right, we're here at the Edgewater booth. 250cc with twin 200s, 260,000. So let's check this boat out. I'll step right up here. And one thing I noticed about the Edgewater right to start with, they've got the stern of the boat right here. They've got a part of the body that sticks out past the engines. Pretty nice. Makes you kind of can get up on the boat and kind of avoid contact with the motors a lot. A flip out back seat. I'm going to try this out. Sits good. And cooler right here. Pull out slide and place it for a couple cup holders here. Dive door on your port side. Now, one thing I like about this right here is you see this door folds in. It's got a magnet that'll catch it right here, and then a stop right there. But it's not a two-piece flip and open. It's just a single wall, and to make that happen, what they had to do, let me see here now if I can, oh yeah. They had to cut in the gunnel right here. The gunnel there and make it a lot narrower here. Now, I don't know nothing about boat building, but looks like that might possibly lose a little bit of strength when you did that, but obviously not, because I think Edgewater builds a nice boat. I've looked at them over through the years, and I think they build a great boat. And I'm gonna sit right here, looking back down here. Kind of a high-looking bow grab rail. Nothing wrong with it, but it's probably a little higher than it needs to be. I'm sure they got a table that fills in here somehow, but just don't see it right now. 25-foot Edgewater. So let's see, he's got a full enclosure. And we'll just take a peek, see here. We already looked at that one time, I guess. That's the porta potty. That's what I want to see. There's the filler-board table that goes up front. Yeah, that's right. All right, so that's where it would go and slide in on this bracket up here at the front there. That polished stainless steel bracket. Okay, while I'm here, like most of the boats, I really want to sit in them to see what they sit like. And this one looks like it's going to sit fine, and it does. It got great feet placement there, good support, good wide step. I love that. It's got a tilt wheel here, so you can tilt down. Good place. Now for a 25-foot boat, not bad. Not bad at all. One thing I like about this is it's all the way across. And the only thing I really had on some of them, like the Sea Hunt boat, it had a little area here for storage area, and you had to keep your feet like this. Wasn't really crazy about that. I much rather have this right here, but now 25-foot boat, I think the Sea Hunt was 140, this one's 240, so go figure. But we'll revisit the price when we get out. Nice boat though. All right, we'll move on to the next one. All right, we're gonna look at this Edgewater 285 cc for $500,000. And here we go. Got a dive door on the port side. Bilge access. Nice little area here for sink. And just a storage box. Come around here. I like that that teak armrest. Really shows good. Don't know how much work it would be to keep it up, but it looks good. Okay, and here we are at the looks like 16-inch screens, joystick, autopilot, radio, Edison steering wheel with the rubber grip on the backside. It's always nice. Now this is rather interesting here. I believe this 28-foot boat here, it didn't leave you much bow seating. As a matter of fact, that's all it is. You're not going to stretch out and lay out much, not with two people anyway. So, obviously it's got a windlass. I see it right there. And this seat here looks like it slants back. It looks like it might sit pretty good. Let's see it. Yeah, that's not a bad sitting seat. Not bad sitting. I like the high gunnels. The gunnels are good and high. Got some good depth to it. Even coming onto the back here. And you look right here. See, you got a little place you can maybe camp in here just a little bit. Certainly a good place for the children or grandchildren to play house. And if I don't miss my guess, those right there are 250s or 350s. And we'll check it out when we get down. So revisiting this page right here, $500,000 for that 28-foot boat, and it had twin 300s on it. 28 foot, 9'6" wide. Okay. We're here at the Robalo booth. And we're going to pick out a boat right here, and I think it's going to be this one right here with the 25 foot. And for $161,000, this boat has twin 150s, and it's 25 foot 3 inches, 9'2" wide. So let's get on it and check it out. Twin 150s, beautiful motors. With a flip out seat here, and that is comfortable. I will tell you that. I've pulled them out before and sat on them. Look at that. And come around like this. Oh yeah, sits good. Sits good. Once you got a dive door on the port side, and do not have one on the starboard side. Got a place here for cooler, and it's got some locks, pins right there for this particular cooler to stay in place so it don't move until you pull those pins back. Pretty neat. And then we got the helm area here. I'll slip right up here, sit down. Robalo's got it figured out. They know where you want your feet, how you want to put your feet, passenger and the captain. Very nice looking dash. This boat does not have any autopilot or joystick, but it's a nice boat, 25 foot. Would be a lot of money to spend, put on a 25-foot boat, but it does make it nice. And the bow area here. Let me just take a peek and see what they got on the 25-foot up here. They've got a windlass. How about that? Seems like from 25 foot up, you get a windlass. 25 foot down, you don't. But nice boat. I think a 25-foot boat is probably from there and down is kind of like beginner's market. And I bought in out of 21-foot Sea Hunt, and certainly that's a beginner's boat. But we moved on from that a little bit now. But before I bought the 21-foot Sea Hunt, I had 53-foot Hatters. So I moved down in size, and totally different boating. Nothing compares to that so much as, I just wanted something to go quick, something to scoot around the intercoastal waterway, and the Hatters, when you're moving it, you better have a first mate and a destination planned out. But so anyway, because it's kind of a big ordeal to untie it and tie it back up and all that. But enough about that. We'll move on here. We're on a 25-foot Robalo, and I kind of like this boat. Very nice. All right, we're going to move up in size here to a 27-foot Robalo, 205, 27 and a half feet, and 9.6 beam, twin 200s, Yamahas. And looks good. The same pull-out seat we saw in 25. Now 25 had a cooler underneath there. You get the rear-facing seat here, and let's see if that pulls up. And it does. So you got a live well in there. How about that? You can take the cushion off, I'm sure, and if you're gonna go fishing and have that live well accessible. This looks pretty much just like what we just set in on the 25. And the bow seats, just a little bit bigger. Basically the same boat, just a little bit bigger. This R270. I want to show you this right here. This is the biggest thing Robalo makes.
See, this has the big.
It's the 360, R360, 643,000. 643,000. I had to say that twice to make sure I heard myself right. Now look at this. Now this, I've been on this boat before, and I'm gonna tell you, this seat right here, there's nothing any more comfortable than this seat right here. I mean, it's comfortable. A little bit low sitting, but I like it. I like the high part of it to give you good support on the back. And this stern facing seat here, it's got a dive door on the port side, dive door on the starboard side. I like doors on both sides, and that was one of many reasons I chose the Sportsman boat. This is a good sitting seat right here. And this is triple 350s, and that'll push this boat good now. A lot of them came out to start with triple 300s, and then when Yamaha started making the 350 engine, most of the 35-foot boats went to that 350 engine. Okay, I'm sitting here in the center helm seat. Very nice. Like I say, 643,000. It's kind of out there. Speakers on both sides. Seats sit good. Feet placement's fine. And then you've got a nice place to overnight on. And now, one thing I like about Robalo is we molded in a backrest on the forward seating, and the big, large chase lounge here in the center. Now, I don't know of any 35-foot boat that's got anything any nicer than this right here. I like this about the Robalo. If there's one little caveat to it I don't particularly like, is the fixed armrest, because when I sit here, twist around, slide back, that's quite a move for an old man. But you know, this boat's, one thing nice about it, you can grab this and hold on to it, and I do like that. Gives you a lot to hold on to. But it's got the hump in it right here that you need to keep you back in the seat. I like that. I'll be honest with you, if I hadn't bought what I bought, I would probably buy something like this, because I keep going back to it time and time again, you know. And this nice grab rail here, it's a one-piece welded, and it slants like this. I would like to see it powder coated, but you could probably get it powder coated. But very comfortable place here. Does not have an actuator on the table. You have to bring the table in and set it up. But there's no perfect boat. Let me tell you, I've looked at boats a long time, especially in the last 3 years. And there's no perfect boat. But you just get some with the features that you like, feel like you can't live without, and go with it. And this boat is very similar to what I bought, and so was the 35 Cobia, 35 Robalo, 35 Sportsman. All three of those boats have areas to overnight on, and also could use dub for a lot of storage. All of them had the full wraparound dash. And so anyway, nice big hard tops with rear beefy struts on them, and all those are features I really like to see on a on a 35-foot boat. But one thing on this Robalo that I always know is how high the gunnels are. Now, if you look right here where I'm standing, I mean that's high. You can have a 3-year-old child walking through here, and no way are they going to flip off the boat. So how high that is. All right, we'll move on to another brand. I've showed you the Phenom boats, those two there, and this I think is a 43 Phenom. Saw that, and we saw the one new boat from Sportsman, but we haven't seen any other Sportsman boats. So now we're going to take a look at them, and let's start right here on this 261 Heritage, 26-year model, 208,000, and the length on it's 26 and a half. The beam is 9.6. So let's step aboard this boat right here and see what we got. All right, the 26-foot boat got 4 fish boxes and got a cooler fastened down, tied down to the floor, seating across 2/3 of the boat, and I'm not mistaken, these seats might actually twist and turn around backwards. I'm not sure, but they definitely slide, because I'm sliding it. Okay. But yeah, nice helm area. Twin 12-inch Garmin's. This one has autopilot. This one has joystick. So for a 26-foot boat that's got all that, pretty nice. And here you do have a head with this. Some storage area, and then actuated table going up and down. And there's your buttons right here that actuate it. Let's actually see if this thing will go up. Oh yeah. So there's pretty much the speed of it right there, which is plenty fast enough. But and these big backs right here, you'll notice these backrest here. I mean, they're massive. And they got them on all the Sportsman boats. And this slide right here, it's a little bit tight, but you can slide through here, sit down. Seat's plenty wide. Windlass up there in front. Hard top. Now this one does not have the actuated power vent, but when you're standing right here, I mean, you're right here at it. So I don't know, somebody looks like they might have broke the knob off on that, I'm not sure. But place to put your rods right here. Shore power cord coming right here, place to plug it in to give you power. And one thing I like about it, you got armrests on each side for each person. For me, that's a must. All right, we'll step off. Okay, we're here at the Sportsman 26 model 302 open, and sale price on it, boat show price is $349, right at $350,000. So let's check it out. First thing I notice is the dive doors on both sides. Classic Sportsman. Once you get up to a certain size, they all have that. Flip out stern seat. Access here to the bilge. Place for a seat keeper if you want one. Twin live wells, aquarium style fish box. Not fish box, but live wells for your bait. Twin 350 Yamahas. Flip out seat here, and water sink area. One thing I really like about the Sportsman, and you'll see them on all of these boats right here, is these bigger boats. This built-in D style tubing that they bend one piece. A lot of them are cut and then they go in another angle. These are all one piece. It looks good, and I love this seat here. My son's got this seat, what they call a 60-40 split, and what that gives you with a 60-40 split seat, this seat being the 60 side over here, gives you this armrest in the center that you can put down when you just got a couple people. But if you want to ride 3 people, just put that up, and the wife and the child can ride right here with you, and the child's in the center and where it's the safest to be, and that's great. That's what you want. Like all sportsmen know, now this boat's equipped up with an autopilot and joystick, 350, so it's loaded now. Just doesn't have the seakeeper. That would add another $50,000 to it probably. But a place to put your phone right here, and you know, a lot of people's got these little glove boxes here you open up, but you know, you can lay your phone right there. There's the charger. It's the charging unit right there. Lay it right there and it charges up. And if you're riding here and the motors are loud and you see it light up, you can see it light up, you'll know somebody's calling you, at least you can look at it. But if you got it inside of a glove box right here somewhere, you're not going to be able to know if somebody's calling you or not. Inside the this area here, you put a cushion up there, cushion here, and you can do a little bit of camping in here if you wanted to. Not ideal, but if you had air conditioning, it's better than the alternative. Nice bow area, nice forward seating here. I'll turn this around right there and let you see this right here. But nice seat here for 2 people. And the gunnels, as you see, the height of them are plenty high. Now, they're not quite as high as what was on the Robalo, but these are still plenty high to be safe, and higher than most, I would say. I love the swept back tubing right here. It really gives a good look. It looks like the boat's moving when it's set to steel. This particular boat has outriggers and Lumitech light bar up front and a Razor light bar in the back. It's probably a Razor brand on front as well. This boat actually has 2 sets of outriggers. It's got this one right here and that one there. That's what it looks like to me. A power actuated vent up front, radio, and amazing music. The music radio on these boats are amazing. Okay, we'll move on to our next one. Okay, next up in line was this 352, 35 foot 2 inch, 11 foot 2 inch beam, 570,000. All right, let's check it out. Okay. First thing you notice, 30 from the 35, it's got a little more room here. Got a flip out seat here with the sink and all. Underneath that, I got to find, I got to put my hand on it to pull it up. But you got your sink here and just a place to thaw out some bait if you got some frozen bait, whatever. And fish boxes here on the starboard side and the port side. I will open this hatch. Now this hatch is where you would put the seakeeper, which I can tell you it doesn't have. No, because that would add another $60,000 to the price of it. That would be a Seakeeper 3 on this boat. All right. But one thing it does have is the teak helm pod, and I love that. Pull this seat down here, and let's see if I can slide this seat back. A little bit hard to do holding the camera, but I know it sits good. I just bought one. Your feet fit right there, and it's a perfect fit for me. Let me see. Let me see if I can slide right up here. Revisit it just a minute. Yeah. When you're on a boat, looking at a boat, look where your feet are. What you gonna do with your feet while you're riding? Now, a lot of you youngsters are going to put the bolster up and stand up the whole time, but we're not all able to do that all the time. Now, if I'm in real rough water, yeah, I'll stand up. But if I'm cruising down the intercoastal waterway or on a smooth ride, instead of standing here all day, I would opt to sit down. But either or on this boat works good. Place to store your electronics, whatever. We'll move on forward first and check out the Chase Lounge here. And plenty of room on this right here with these massive backs right here. It's very comfortable. And this right here pulls out to that point there. And when I was showing you the Robalo boat, how I was telling you about having a fixed armrest here, you had to sit here and kind of work your way back. The good thing about this is I can come here and sit right here next to the back. And when I do that right here, all I got to do is just twist around. I don't have to shimmy back or forward. I'm in the perfect position. And then your armrest right here, and place for the wife, the girlfriend, or whatever. I would say wife or girlfriend. I wouldn't say wife and girlfriend. You better leave that. You better leave that out. that wouldn't work too good. Oh me, I'm just joking. All right. And that's the actuated table there. Right there. That nice. That's good feeling material here. My Lord, that feels good. I don't know if that material is a new material, what they've been using, but it feels great. Actuated vent over here. The Razor light bar, Garmin radar, mirror. Got some paper on it right there for protection. And I'm gonna step down in here just a minute. One thing, several things that sold me on a Sportsman. And one of them was this right here. Look at the access you have right here to your electronics. I mean, there's your air conditioning unit here, and it is down here as well. But the piping tubing here that goes up to the dash right here, these are your Garmin's. Easily get to them if you had to pull them out for any reason. Easily get to and replace. A lot of people's got a little door that opens up, probably about 8 inches deep, you know. And I mean, this is just massive right here. You can inspect. You can even see the wiring here, how it's all bundled up neatly here. And I just think they do a good job. I mean, you know, I just kind of, when I first saw a Sportsman boat, I liked it. And then I went away from it in my mind. I went to something else. And then I come back to the Sportsman. And I went to something else. But one thing I liked about this boat, I know that we won't do overnight on the boat, and how that curves around wide like that, and we want a place to overnight on. It's got an air conditioner here that cools great. I already tried mine out. Works great. And this floor is made for fishing rods. You can stand up in there and lock your door if you're overnight and you're getting off going to a hotel room. You ain't got to lug all your fishing poles out, and you ain't got to lay them on your nice clean bed. And also, this right here is a cover for your air conditioning unit here. Now, I won't try to put that on right now, but this pulls out here, so you can shower here if you wanted to. The water goes down into the bills pumps it overboard, and then under here you do have your porcelain head. All right, so that's the look of the 35, and it's got triple 400 mercuries on it. That's what we bought when we bought our boat, triple mercuries. And I've already tried it. It'll run about 70. I had it full of fuel and got about 70 out of it. Kept it there for about all of 10 seconds and come off of it. This was after I already had my 10-hour break-in on it. But more fast than I need it to run. Now this is a nice cooler here. You can put things in and not have to deal with a big old heavy pull-out cooler thing. That right there will hold a lot. And of course you can put your ice in your your fish boxes. All right, we'll move on to another one. All right, going down a size, next size down is an open 322. It is a 32-foot boat, 32 foot 2 inches with a 10-10 beam. The advertised weight is without engines of a little over 9,000 pounds. And then you got to add 2 more thousand just for the motors. Okay, we'll walk around here. Now this has got the same 60-40 split seat that the 30-foot had, and they sit nice. Already tried that out. Exact same sit. 2 17, 16-inch screens, whatever. And this has got the autopilot joystick, throttle controls, windlass up and down, your music radio, and on a 32-foot boat, they put some cabinetry up here, added some cabinetry down there, but the inside is very close and similar to the 30-foot boat. And here's the difference. They had a little more room here. They did put you somewhat of a chase lounge here. So let's just sit in it and see what it sits like. But I'm gonna try to get comfortable. Hold on a second. Okay, I got up here, and I'm gonna try this out here. Armrest, or a lot of times I saw a boat, they had an armrest come out here way too short. But these are already offset forward. You fold them down. These armrests here in a great place. And this cushion here slides back or slides forward. Comfortable like this. You know, I'm 6 foot, but my feet are still hanging off. And but not everybody, men folk, are going to be here. The women that might be 5 foot tall would like this a lot better. And then you got the options of your forward seating area with your bow table that moves up and down. So, like all brand boats, they always try to stay kind of, you know, 25 or 27, they're going to look very similar. A 23 or 25, they're going to look very similar. So, and the same way with this. This was the 35 we just got off of with the triple engines. This is the 32. And believe it or not, when I was thinking about buying a boat, if I did not buy the 35, and that was certainly a real possibility I did not buy that boat, I would have bought the 32. So I was already decided to get the sportsman boat, but I just wanted, the sportsman boat offered a little bit bigger chase lounge, had a place that you could actually overnight on, and this is probably not the case, and somewhat less comfortable. But the biggest thing is, you know, those triple mercuries kind of sold me, and those 22-inch screens. These are 17-inch screens.
That one here?
Those over there are 22-inch screens. So that was kind of a decision factor for me, but everything else is fine. I would have been fine with this boat if I'd have just bought it and saved myself some big money, but I didn't do it. But I didn't do it. All right, but I love this boat. Love this boat. And when you're thinking about, what I think about a lot is sitting your grandchildren or your child or something, it gives you a place to sit. One of them, maybe not both of them, but you know, they don't have to sit on the edge. If I'm sitting in the middle of that boat over there, then the only available seats to the left is the left or the right, but I would probably stand on the port side of the boat and drive the boat on the 35 over there and give my grandchild the seat in the center, my wife on the outside seat, and I would just stand on that front of this other seat. I could drive the boat just fine from there. So there's always ways to accommodate what you need. A problem arises, you'll figure it out. All right, we'll move on to another one. I do want to revisit this we showed you earlier in the video of the 402 that Stephen from Sportsman was kind enough to give me a tour of it. And but there's the outside of it. The hull side are the same as the bottom color, and it did have a bow thruster, and very nice. A nice flare, big tall boat. And we showed you the inside of it. I'm just going to show you what it looked like on the outside. And look at that top, way over there. They're way over there. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, guys. We're going to call it quits today. I showed you about probably, not even half the boats, not even a third of them, but showed you all I could show you and spend a little time with each boat I looked at. But I appreciate you following the channel and keeping up with Henry. And so until we meet again on our next video, take care. I'll see you.